Okay, here we are at day 9, and I thought I'd do a little review of GetHair and Dr. Tayfun, where I had the surgery done. So, the process, first of all, is the first thing to talk about, is really easy. So, what you do, which I imagine you do with most hair clinics in Turkey, is you send them some pictures, they take a look and say, you need this many grafts, this is what we can do for you. So with GetHair, who I used, it was a very professional email, very quickly sent back with a list of exactly what they intended to do, how many grafts, how many would go to the front, top and back. It tells you that it includes the transfers and the hotel, and it gave 3 different package options. So the first option was a basic package whereby pretty much the technicians do everything. The mid-range package was where the surgeon, Dr. Tayfun, he would actually do all the incisions himself. And then the third package was he would do the incisions and also the majority of the extractions, taking out the other hair. So I went with the middle package. It was around £2,500, so five or 600 more than the basic package. So personally, I decided, I thought that's what you're paying for when you do all the research into the surgeons. If they're not going to do anything, then anybody could be doing it. So I thought, pay that bit extra. You're paying for the skill of the surgeon to do the cuts in the right orientation for the best hair growth and to actually form that line. Was it worth it? I'm not sure, but I just felt more comfortable paying that little bit extra to do so. Didn't feel that doing the extractions was necessary. I think that was again another few £100 to do that. So that was the process. Once you agree, you set a date, you sign all the forms electronically, dead easy, and then you're booked in, good to go. So the next stage is you get there, and waiting for you at the airport is the driver. That all worked fairly seamlessly. The driver takes you on to the hotel. You get a call from the patient coordinator who tells you not to drink any booze, not to drink any coffee, and what time you'll be getting collected in the morning. So you do get collected, off to the hospital, you sign a few forms, and then you meet the surgeon, Dr. Tayfun. So he asked the expectations, drew a line on my head, and basically said, "Is that okay?" I said, "Yep." And that was it, really. Cracked straight on within seconds. I was having my head shaved, and there was a team of technicians around me shaving head. Then you go through, get your pictures taken. Within seconds, you're on the bed, needles are in your head, and it's all happening. So it was, I wouldn't say rushed, but it was fast. It was efficient. There was no messing around, which I guess is a good thing. Why would you want to wait around? But it just all felt so quick. So yeah, once the surgery is underway, the surgeon, Dr. Tayfun, he did all the incisions, and then after that, didn't really see him, which was a bit of a concern for me. I thought it would be good to, at least at the end when it's all done, him come and check it over, or the next day when you're in to get it checked out, he takes a look to make sure he's happy with it. That didn't happen, which was a bit disappointing. I'm not sure why. When you do all your research, it's into the surgeon really and their surgery and the results that they produce. I found it a little disappointing that he himself didn't check it all over. Whereas I'm sure the technicians, they do it day in, day out. They're just looking for any signs of infection or anything not looking right. But that was just one thought I had. So as for reviewing the surgery, it's hard to give any results or any reviews on what it's going to turn out like, because I just don't know yet. But from the procedure itself and the clinic GetHair pros, I would say it was a seamless little operation they've got going. It seemed very professional. They were very contactable. And from the cons point of view, I would say there was very little time with the surgeon. And the other thing is, on the initial consultation, they told me that I could expect full coverage at the top on the crown, where they were putting approximately 1,000 hairs or grafts. But you are made to sign when you get there a little disclaimer saying, oh, by the way, you're probably going to need another operation on your crown. So I was reluctant to sign that, and I questioned it, and they were like, oh, yeah, it's quite extensive balding on the top. You may well need to come back. So, I mean, I'm already there. I'm sat in the chair. I've got to Turkey. You know, I don't have any option really but to go, oh, yeah, all right. But that is not what I was expecting or hoping for. By that time, yeah, it's too late. So the initial paperwork did tell me I could expect full coverage, and it's quite clear that that's probably not going to happen. So I've got to manage expectations, but I felt that was a bit disappointing. But overall, I would recommend it at this stage. In fact, I've got a friend going in with GetHair, and he's having it done. So you know, everything else is absolutely fine. I wouldn't have any reason not to recommend them over anybody else. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I'll post another review or more updates as we go. This is where we're at we're on day 9 now since the surgery. So the front is still a bit crusty. That's expected to come off probably in the next couple of days. The donor areas, I believe, are looking a lot smarter, getting there with recovery. And then the top, if you can see that, well, I don't know what it looks like, but I imagine pretty crusty, the same as all that. So yeah, so I'll post more updates, but that's where we're at with GetHair. Okay so far.